Good morning, all of you. So we'll start today's session with so last session we started Java. I give the summary. What are the aspects we discussed in the last session? We discussed about what is language and what is programming language. What is programming language? And we discussed what is Java and Java features. Java features. Okay, these all the aspects we discussed in the last session. Okay, now today we will discuss about Java history. History, Java history. If you are, I would say, attend a fresher level interview or any experience level interview, they will ask the question. For example, if you are trying with a 4 years of experience job, they will ask the question, which JDK version you used in your project. That is the question they will ask. So generally, Java has the history that I will show you. Ahmad, any queries? You raise the hand. Any queries?
No, sir. No, sir.
Java version history. So the first version is 1.0. Our release date is 1996. So after 1 year, they release the second version, meaning 1.1 version in 1997. And 1.2 version, they release the 1998 year. Okay, 1.3 2000 and 1.4 2002. After 2 years, they release the 1.4 version. After 1.5, they released at 2004. After 2 years, they released the new version. And this is also very big release in the Java history. In this version, they bring many features. They bring many features. And after 2 years, they release the Java 6 version. And after 5 years, they release the one more version, 1.7. And after 3 years, they release the 1.8 version. And after 3 years, they release the version 1.9 version. And 1.10 version in 2018. And Java 11, they released the version in 2018. And after 11 onwards, if you can closely observe, Java 12 they released in 2019 in March, and Java 13 they released in September 2019. Same year, after 6 months, they released the new version. And you can closely observe 14th version they released in March 2020. And again, after 6 months, they released the new version in 2020. In 2020, same year, meaning every 6 months they are releasing the new versions. They are releasing the new versions. For example, when you are writing the exams, if you fail the exams in March, then when you will write the exams? September. If you fail the in September, then when you will write the March. So same way, they are also releasing the new versions. The versions are failing, and they are releasing the new versions. They are releasing the new versions. So in the interview perspective, they will ask the question. They will ask the question, which version you used in your project. Okay. So in IT industry, all the projects, so 80 to 90 projects, 80 to 80% projects, 80% projects are developed by using Java 1.8 version, and 20%, 20%, 20% of project will be used Java 11 version. Java 11 version. But what is the latest version of Java? Latest version of Java is 25. The latest version is 25. Why all IT companies are going and they are starting with these old versions? Is there any reason? Yes, we have the reason. The reason is these two are the standard versions. These two are the standard versions. Standard versions. These two are standard versions. Standard versions. For example, this is the latest version. If the companies they will go start working with this version, after 6 months the project will fail. Then if the project will not work properly, is there any use? Is there any use? We need to give the salaries to the employees, and you can assume there are 10 employees. There are 10 employees. You can assume, if I, for example, if I am running on normal, you can assume if there is a software company, the company is some A company, and the company hires 10 employees. 10 employees. The company hires 10 employees, and we can assume each person they paying 1 lakh, meaning 10 lakh for per month, per month. Okay, this is the failure version. If any company they start working with this, I would say this version. So after 6 months, this they released again Java 26 version. Then this project will not work properly. Why? Because this is the failure version. This is the failure version. So that is the reason no IT company they don't dare to do project with new latest versions. No IT companies they don't do dare with the latest versions. Whatever the standards versions we have in Java, so they are I would say they are going to be developed with the standard versions. Standard versions in Java, what are the standard versions? 1.8 and 11 are the standard versions. Okay, so today we'll download JDK 11. JDK 11 software. JDK 11 software. How we can download JDK 11 or 8? So some guys might be asked the question, for doing the Java, can I go with the 25 version? Yes, you can go and you can do the programs. You can go and you can do the programs. But in AEM, after your Java is completed, we will start the AEM. In that, in that you have to manually you have to install either 11 or 8. So that is the reason in the beginning itself we are downloading the JDK 11. How you can download the JDK? Simply you can go to your Chrome browser, and here you can look for the JDK download. JDK 11 download. JDK 11. JDK 11 download. And in that, in the last session we discussed like Oracle is under like JDK license and everything under the control of Oracle company. Now this is the Oracle, and in that if you scroll down, my system configuration is Windows 64. How you can know your system configuration? Simply you can go to your file manager. You have the option this PC. Go to this PC, right click on this PC, you will get the properties option. Right click on this PC, go to properties. So this is my system configurations. So same way in your case also you can check your system configurations. Based on your system configurations you can download the JDK software. You can download the JDK software. Okay, now I am installing the JDK software. Simply click on that. It will ask you can give the tick mark and download JDK software. JDK software. And initially, if you don't have the Oracle account, you have to create one Oracle account, which is similar to how you created the Facebook account. So same like that. which will ask normally your name, username, and all. Okay, and which I have the account in the Oracle, and then simply I am logging with my credentials. Login with my credentials and sign in. So which is downloading, and I am downloading in my downloads. Click on that. So which is successfully, which is downloading. Yeah, so download is completed. Double click on which is in the downloads location. Okay, I need to install this JDK software in my local. Double click on that. Double click on application and click on go with S. Go to next. So this is the default location. C program files Java JDK is the default location. Default location. Okay. So I am going with the same location. You also you can go with the same location. This is the default location. It will take the default location, and I am go with the next. So which is installing to my local. Which is installing to my local. So what are the steps you should follow while downloading the JDK? The steps you should follow. The title name is JDK software download and install. Download and install. How to download? The title name is how to download how to download and install JDK software. JDK software. Okay. The steps you should follow. Below steps you can follow. Simply go to any browser. Any browser. Look for JDK 11 download. 11 download based on your system configuration. Based on your system configuration. Based on your system configuration and download JDK 11 software. JDK 11. Next step number 2. So which is in download location. Next step is, so double click on JDK software. JDK software. Double click on JDK software and you can install in your local. You can install in your local. In our local, the default path is C drive program files, Java folder and JDK 11. This is the default location. This is default. This is the default. This is the default installation location. Installation location. Okay, two steps are done. Two steps are done. And third step is every system has the OS operating system. What it will do, the purpose of operating system is it will act as a mediator between user and computer hardware and software components. Every system has the OS. Okay, what it will do, the purpose of OS is a software. It will act as a mediator between user and computer hardware and software components. Computer hardware and software components. In my case, my OS is Windows 10. So might be in your case also the OS might be the different like 7, 8, 9 like that. So what is the purpose of OS? It will act as a mediator between users and computer hardware and software components. Okay. Now I downloaded JDK in my local, JDK 11 in my local, and which is available in this location of program files Java JDK, Java JDK. So that I need to tell to OS. So that is the reason I need to give the path permanently in the command in the system environment variables. System environment variables. Add path in system environment variables. System environment variables. Environment variables. Variables. Okay. Add path up to bin. Up to JDK. Up to JDK. Okay. And the fourth step is double click on the path. Double click on the path in system environment variables. System environment variables. Add path up to bin. There are two paths you should give. There are two paths you should give. Add path up to bin. Add paths up to bin. Add paths up to bin. And here very common question is, I will give the fast path first. You can go to C drive, program files, and you can look for the Java folder, and JDK 11. Okay, simply you can copy this path, and you can look for the edit system environment variables. Edit system environment variables. Edit. So this is the thing. You can go ahead with that, and here you can see environment variables. Click on that, and you will get the again one more widget. From that, you can add the Java home. Take a new, and you can add Java home. Java home. You should give the path up to here, and click on that, and you can go ahead with here you have the path variable. Click on that, double click on that. Again you will get one more widget. In that, take a new and copy the path up to bin. Go inside the bin and copy the path up to bin, and you can go to that same widget, take a new and paste the path. Paste the path. Paste the path. Okay, paste the path. And after that, once you have given two paths successfully, then three times click on OK, OK, and OK. Three times OK. Three times OK. So with this, we successfully we gave the path, permanent path. With this, we gave the successful path. We gave the successful path. Now open command prompt. Check the JDK got installed successfully or not in your local. Open command prompt, and now you can look for the Java Java version. Java F1 version. This is the command which we can check the JDK got installed or not in your local. The JDK got installed or not in your local. This is the command. Okay, so after that, so next step is after two paths. After two paths, you can check. You can check JDK got installed or not in your local. JDK got installed or not in your local. In your local, using below command. Using below command. What is the command? The command is Java version command. So in that, which displays the your version name, then you can have the clarity in your local. It JDK got installed successfully. JDK got installed successfully. JDK got installed successfully. So this is the process of how to download and install the JDK software. JDK software. Are you guys clear with my words? So how we can download? So I will tell you, I will repeat one more time. So go to any browser, look for the JDK download, and based on your system configuration, download JDK. Next, double click on JDK software. You can install in your local. This is the default location. C program files Java JDK 11 is the default location. So I gone through with default location. In your case also you can go with default location. And after that you should give the permanent path where you can give system environment variables. Add path in system environment variables. System environment variables. Here go go to go to system environment variables. Go to system environment variables. Add path up to JDK, and this is the one path. This is the path one. You should give the two paths. This is the path one, and double click on the path variable. Double click on the path variable in the system environment variables. Add path up to bin. This is the path two. You should give, there are two paths. There are two paths. One path is up to JDK. One path is up to bin. One path up to bin. One path up to. Okay. So with this, I installed JDK software successfully. Next question is, what is the difference between JDK, JRE, and JVM? This is the regular question. If you attend the fresher level interview, this is the regular question. This is the regular question. What does it mean by JDK and what does it mean by JVM? What is the purpose of each one? So JDK meaning Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit. So what it will do? It which contains tools, which contains tools which are helpful to which are used to develop the Java programs. Develop the Java programs. Develop the Java programs. Are you guys clear with my point? JDK meaning this is the Java Development Kit. Java Development Java Development Kit. Okay, so which contains tools which are used to helpful which are used to develop the Java programs, which are used to develop the Java programs. Next, JRE. What does it mean by JRE? Java runtime environment. Runtime environment. Java runtime environment. So what it will do? Java, it provides platform. It provides platform to run our Java programs. To run our Java programs. To run our Java programs. Next we have the JVM. So what does it mean by JVM? Java Virtual Mission. Java Virtual Mission. Java Virtual Mission. What it will do? So it is responsible. It is responsible for Java programs execution. Java programs execution